My name is Farah. Grew up in Wembley area of Brent. My line of work is in the football agency, currently known as intermediary. I've been involved in football for over 20 years now. Coaching capacity, then from coaching, developing the players, moving them on to academies. In England, you've got 92 professional clubs, and my target when I started off about 3 years ago was to be the first Somali football agent. The laws have changed within FIFA and effectively now within the Football Association here in England. And we have so many players at clubs, but really in the agency game, 16 plus is where you can represent them and then eventually look after them, getting them good contracts, getting them commercial deals. And my aim is to try and get more players successful in the game. In this line of work, many years ago when I was coaching, there was a particular player that became very successful, and it dawned on me that instead of coaching, the agency work is a lot more fruitful in terms of business. And with that, it was a lot of learning. I had to look at the laws of the game, I had to look at contract negotiation, and once all that was in place, it was about setting up the business to be able to have the platform to legally represent these players and then take them on different pathways and get the best commercial deal for them. This career path, I would highly recommend it, because when it comes to players, there's so many players of African descent in the game, but that's not reflected within the agents due to the fact that the small proportion that look after the most successful players are all of white Caucasian, predominantly because they've had the background of being involved in the game from a top-up approach rather than bottom-up approach, which is the approach that we chose. Reason why I would recommend it for African descent, a lot of the players need to be able to relate to someone that they can know will look after their best interest. That someone will be someone of a similar background to them. You know, you have a lot of ex-players that are in the game representing these players now. But a lot of them, they're always advised poorly, in my opinion, by someone that's just in it for money. You know, so someone that's in it sincerely, someone that's in it from the start, so would have known the players throughout their life, I think is the best placed person to make a decision when it comes to a player's career. In the next 5 to 10 years, I see myself hopefully as top 100 agent, working my way up, have a roster of 10 to 15 elite end players, so I'm talking about Premier League, we're talking about other European leagues such as La Liga, international players on my books, and we would have done it bottom approach, and with that it comes the satisfaction that you don't need to go top down. It's not in this line of work, and in predominantly a lot of line of work is who you know. Or with us, we grafted, we worked hard, we worked from the bottom up, and the satisfaction of reaching the top from the bottom is like climbing Mount Everest. If I could go back in time, and hindsight is a great thing as they always say, I would have told myself to start this a lot younger. I would have started this in my early 20s rather than my early 30s. Reason being, sometimes everything happens for a reason in life, but I would have advised myself to have started a lot sooner. When it comes to wise words, you have to look at a lot of proverbs. I'm not going to give example of proverbs, but one I am going to share is one of my favorite ones. A young person can outrun or outwalk an old person, but they'll never travel the same distance. With time comes wisdom, comes great knowledge, comes understanding. What you have to really look at when in life you look into pursue your career, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes, but you must learn from the mistakes. If you keep making the same mistakes, then something's not right within the mechanism of you making the decisions of your career.
Okay, thanks a lot, and we really appreciate your time, Abdikarim. Thanks a lot again.
Thank you, you're welcome.